very good. What do you think, Caroline?
Not bad.
Touch more red wine, maybe?
Why not?
Morning, Mr. Turner. Mrs. Bates.
Yes, sir.
Mrs. Fomlin said you wanted me.
Oh, yes, sir. I've got a very full programme of events lined up for today, starting with the lamb roast at 2:30.
Wouldn't miss it for the world, especially after last time. That traitor getting stuck in barrel. I really enjoyed that bit.
Yeah, well, there'll be nothing of that sort today, sir. But I do need your help. I want you to see that things go smoothly.
Quite right and proper, Mr. Turner, seeing as it was me who saved you. My campaign to get Monks's Ale back at Woolpack, which it should never have left its first place.
Don't start that again, man. I just want you to keep an eye on the spit. Make sure nothing goes wrong.
Right, Mr. Turner.
And Seth, you won't be getting any free pints out of me tonight. I feel like it's my pub at last. I want everything today to be tasteful, dignified, as befits the new Woolpack.
Oh dear. I better cancel Tracy and her barrel then.
Caroline, you haven't, have you?
Like a biscuit, Henry?
Ooh, yes, please.
Not too many, mind. You don't want to spoil your appetite for tonight.
Tonight?
Yes, Henry. Roast lamb, the Woolpack.
Oh. Still can't get used to it, you know. I still expect to see Amos standing there behind the bar complaining about something or other. I miss him, you know. I even miss arguing with him.
You tap that pipe out on my hearth and I'll give you something to argue about.
Sorry. Developed some bad habits over the last 17 years. Maggie wouldn't recognise me.
Oh, you're not so bad. I'm looking forward to tonight. The lamb should be lovely.
Yeah, I'm not sure I want to go. Brings back too many memories.
Memories should be enjoyed.
Well, it's not my Woolpack anymore.
No, it isn't. It's Alan's, and he's quite right, you know. He could never have kept it the way you and Amos did.
You're probably right.
Yes, I know I am. So we'll go down together, shall we?
We will. We'll celebrate the new Woolpack in style.
Yes.
Well, what do you think?
She looks good, Dot. A winner all the way.
Do you really think so?
Definitely. Mind you, what I know about horses, you can put on the back of a postage stamp.
I know, I wish there was somebody around here I could talk to about it. Apart from Joe Sugden, that is.
Why, you're doing pretty well, aren't you?
Well, yes, but it's still a gamble, Frank. I think Dance is good enough to win the members' race, but...
But what?
Well, suppose she isn't. Maybe I should have just entered her in the ladies' race, where she stood a better chance.
You'll walk it, love.
I wish I was so sure. It's Joe's horse I'm most worried about.
I can't remember. Is this yours or mine? I think it's yours.
You take it.
I think it's yours, Chris.
Take it. Take them all.
I don't want them all. I only want to take what's mine.
Well, I'll give them all to you. Now. They are all yours. Take them.
Right, you can check them if you like. Make sure I'm not taking any that belong to you.
I've told you, Kathy. Take them all.
I only want to take what I brought with me, Chris.
You're so righteous, aren't you? Little Kathy Merrick refusing to be tempted by evil Christopher Tate. Who do you think you are?
I don't want anything from you, Chris. Not anymore. There's nothing you can give me.
It'd be nice if you could pop up and see Bill. He's been a bit poorly.
I meant to.
Keeps calling me Pete, you know. I don't send out to him, you know. Keeps him happy.
He's never been right since the accident. Poor old Bill. Tell you what, I'll come up tomorrow. I'll bring some beer. We'll have a good old natter.
Oh, cheers, Seth. I'd like that. Thanks.
Right. Now then, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first of our ceremonies. This is the grand Woolpack lamb roasting. Give us a hand, Seth, will you?
What time's it on, 5?
We're ready for opening time.
Right, what for a drink?
Oh, I'm sorry, Archie. The Woolpack is closed until 6 o'clock, as usual.
Why have you got everybody down here now, then?
see the lamb being put on, of course. It's one of today's ceremonies.
I can watch our mate cooking any day of the week. What do I want to watch you for?
Yeah, I mean, who wants to watch a whole lamb being roasted anyway? It's horrible for a little thing.
Bet your Meg don't do that with cheese cookies, sir.
Seth, you'll have to be in charge now. I'm going to change. Put those guards up, will you?
I guess I'm dirty.
What's he left you in charge for? You don't know about roasting lambs.
Because he recognises his debt to me. But for my campaign to get Monks' ale into Woolpack, he wouldn't be here now. He'd have gone bust.
I thought it was Henry that got Monks back in the Woolpack. He went to see them often enough.
He had hand in it, I'll not deny that, but it's all down to me, really.
Right, I'm off to malt shovel. Got better things to do than watch that go round all afternoon.
Hey, hang on, what about me?
You got things to do, haven't you? You can't desert your post. See you later.
Don't you want this then?
No.
Why not? It's yours, isn't it? I gave it to you.
Yes.
Well, take it.
I don't want it anymore.
Why not?
Because it's not me, Chris. It's how you wanted me to be, not who I really am.
But you look beautiful in it. I fell in love with you when I saw you in it. Really in love.
Well, I'm sorry. Look, will you help me with this rug, please?
Oh, I see. Jackie Merrick's presents are okay. It's mine that are unacceptable.
Jack and I bought that together, Chris. That's the difference, and that's what you've never understood. Well, I think that's it.
Nothing I can tempt you with. What about this, then? Huh? What about these? I mean, you chose them after all. No? What about this? I'd like you to take this, Kathy. Please.
Okay, I'd like to have it. Thank you.
Well, everything seems to be well under control. All going surprisingly well so far.
Alan, there is still a lot to do in here.
But you're in charge, my dear. I've got complete faith. Some more wine?
No, thank you. I haven't had time to drink the first one yet.
No, I do think it is most important that we should take every chance for rest and relaxation this afternoon so that we'll be fresh for this evening. Why don't you let me take over here? You go and check the barrels. That'll save you time later on.
Right.
Yeah, it's a flashy torch, that, Mark.
Yeah, it's not bad, is it? Got it this morning.
What do you want a torch for?
I want to go camping.
Oh, I thought you'd want to keep it dark in the tent. You know, so she can't see how ugly you are.
I'm not ugly.
Who are you going with?
No one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, believe that and you believe anything. Come on, Mark, tell us who it is.
No.
See? I knew there was someone. Well, you need more than a torch to impress her. Charm, good looks, money. I think you better buy another torch.
Oh, ha, bitch. Just shut up, will you?
Mark's got a girlfriend.
Right, look, I warned you.
Ow, don't, Mark.
Are you going to shut up now?
Yeah, all right, promise.
Good.
Are you coming to Woolpack tonight?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, come on. It'll be good fun.
Perhaps. I haven't decided yet.
Ah, well, he's going out with his new girlfriend, aren't you, Mark?
Maybe. But I'm not telling you even if I am.
Not those Amos's diaries again. These things keep turning up like bad pennies. I thought Henry had sent them back.
I found them in the stairs cupboard. I'll post them off to Amos tomorrow.
Good. Well, they cause as much trouble as if he was still here. Oh, I say, listen to this.
Alan, they only cause trouble because people keep reading them, especially you.
I have always held Mr. Wilkes in the highest regard. It is with some distress, therefore, that I am compelled to record the distasteful details of his current dalliance with Doreen.
It's nonsense. He made most of it up.
This afternoon, I observed Mr. Wilkes at the back door of the malt shovel where he was greeted by Doreen. The two of them then stood there talking in an intimate manner for some minutes.
Probably wanted to make sure Amos got a good look. Put it away, Alan. It's just gossip.
Oh, hang on. There's one about you here. This morning, as I was going about my business, I happened to glance at Mrs. Bates's cottage. There at the bedroom window was the unmistakable figure of yes. Well, I think you're quite right, Caroline. There's no point in going on with this. It's just gossip.
I think having started, Alan, you better continue.
Yes. The unmistakable figure of Alan Turner, apparently naked. I must say his stomach is not a pretty... Look, do I really have to read this?
No, I get the drift, Alan. It's not a very nice thought being spied on by Amos. Especially...
Yes. But, Caroline, perhaps we could look upon it as a sort of omen. Well, a couple of years ago, we spent a very happy evening together. And now that our relationship has entered a new phase, it's rather romantic, isn't it? Perhaps we could look on it as an anniversary?
Alan, it's not in the least bit romantic. It's strictly business. And what's in the past stays there. Now, I suggest you either make yourself useful in here or go and check your lamb.
Right. Do you say? Caroline?
No, Alan.
Hi, Archie.
See you.
I see much you these days, do
Yeah, well, a bit tied up these days, Arch.
So, why don't you let you out?
No, it's not like that.
Why?
No, it's not. Oh, I've never been so happy before. I can't tell you what it's like being a dad. You see, there's this little baby that looks up to you, respects you. And you know that whatever's going to happen, you're never going to let her down.
Yeah, but that's a problem, isn't it? I mean, you're stuck with her for the rest of your life, and Elsie.
But that's just the point, Arch. It's not a problem. No. I want to be with Elsa and Alice for the rest of my life.
No sign of Mark, then?
No, I've told you he's got a new girlfriend. Don't know why he's being so secretive about it, though.
Well, I don't blame him personally, having a big sister like you.
Oh, yeah, and what's wrong with big sisters?
Oh, nothing at all. They're wonderful. If you're not the kid brother, that is.
Oh, you.
What do you reckon your chances are then, Joe? Well, Saint's the best horse in the race, and I'm the best rider.
Yeah, he's modest with it too, Eric.
All right, Kim Tate's a very good rider, but Saint is a better horse.
So, what do you think?
Oh, don't ask me. I know absolutely nothing about horses.
And I know even less.
What do you reckon the odds are then, Joe? Oh, I see. Making a little book, are we, Eric?
Well, not much. One or two of the villagers expressed their interest, thought I'd oblige.
And you just thought you'd sort of suss out the state of play. Well, I'll be odds-on favourite.
You seem very certain.
Oh, too right. I'm damn certain.
You having a bet on yourself then, Joe?
Well, of course. How about you?
Oh, yeah, I think I'll have a bet on you. Brotherly solidarity, if nothing else.
You, Sarah?
Maybe.
Oh, come on.
Well, to be honest, I thought I might go for a bit of sisterly solidarity. I'm putting my money on Kim.
Well, thanks very much.
Oh, it's nothing personal, Joe. I just hope the best woman wins, that's all.
Hey, up. Bit of action at last.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening. I'd like to welcome you all to the Woolpack. As I'm sure you know, this is the second opening I've invited you to in recent weeks.
When we told you Skitdale's beer were rubbish, you should have listened to us.
Yes, well, that's all in the past now. And whatever else happens tonight, I'm sure there'll be no complaints about the beer.
If we have time to drink it.
Yeah, thank you, Seth. Your presence, as always, has added a touch of class to the proceedings. Now, the lamb should be ready in about 30 minutes, so I have pleasure in announcing that the Woolpack is now open to serve Monk's bitter beer.
Hi, Mrs. Bates.
Now then, who may I help?
2 pints and a gin and tonic for Sarah.
I think I might have a pint, Joe, see what all the fuss is about Ephraim Monks.
There you go, Seth.
What? Is he trying?
That's what I call a proper pint.
Hiya.
Hello, Alice. Just been down the Woolpack Cafe. The lamb looks brilliant. I'm starving. How are you then? How's your little day been?
She's been a good girl.
Where's
you?
Mummy?
She's gone to evening class, hasn't she?
Evening class? She didn't just go off and leave you with Alice, did she?
Oh, she's a bit frantic, worried about missing the bus.
Oh, I don't believe it. It was my turn. I should have been back to take over Alice.
Don't be silly, I don't mind. You wouldn't have wanted her to miss it, would you?
Nah, she really enjoys it, Kath. Right then, I'll make some tea.
Oh, I've done it. There's some macaroni cheese in the oven.
Oh, great.
Nick, why don't you sit down for half an hour? You just got in from work.
Oh, no, it doesn't seem fair on Elsa. I mean, she spends all day looking after Alice. The last thing she wants to do is spend the evening doing the housework.
No, but you get up in the morning to do a paper round, spend all day working, and then come home and do the ironing. What about you?
Look, I don't mind, Kath. I've never been happier. Anyway, a little bit of ironing never did anybody any harm, did it?
I don't know. My little brother, Ray, who'd have believed it?
Yeah, well, hey, what about you? You look knackered.
Yeah, I am a bit.
Alice isn't keeping you awake, is she?
No, it's not that. No, it's seeing Chris, really. You know, getting my stuff. You don't know how much I envy you, Nick.
Ah, Joe saved us a place. Over here, Annie.
Alan's doing a roaring business.
Ah, come and sit down. What can I get you to drink?
No, I'll get it. Sherry, Annie.
Thank you.
You should try some of this lamb, Ma, before it all goes. It's delicious. Best we've ever had, eh, Joe?
Tastes the same as any other?
No, you can't tell the difference.
Rubbish. If you had an ordinary lamb beside the organic one of yours on that spit, you couldn't tell them apart.
You just don't want to admit it, Joe. Much more flavour. Eh, Ma?
I'm not going to give either one of you the satisfaction, especially before I've tried it myself.
Yeah, I'd hate to be a father.
I think you'd make a really nice dad.
We're daft.
Why is it daft? It'd be nice having someone to look after.
No, I'd like to be free, me. Free to go my own way, do whatever I want, whenever I want. I mean, you can't do that with a kid, can you? Look at Nick, he never goes anywhere.
Where do you go that's so special?
That's not the point.
Well, what is the point? If you're so free, why aren't you doing anything? I mean, spending your evenings in the Woolpack's not exactly going to get you very far, is it?
No, but I can do whatever I want, whenever I want, and Nick can't, can he?
So what's the problem?
There ain't a problem, I'm just saying I'm really glad that I'm not tied down.
Right.
So, can I interest you in a little flutter, Frank?
Only if you're offering better odds than the bookies, Eric. What are you offering?
Well, I think I can give you favourable odds on Kim, Frank. 7 to 1.
7 to 1? She's one of the favourites.
Yes, one of the favourites, but not the favourite. That's Joe Sugden.
Ah, yes. And what odds are you giving him?
3 to 1 on.
You really think he's that much better than Kim?
Well, that's the general feeling around here, not just me, you know.
I never did like Chris much anyway, Kath. It's too flash.
It's just the way he is.
Yeah. I mean, look at my birthday party. That kiss a Grammy got. That was what he fancied. He never thought about what I might like.
No, it was a stupid thing to do.
Yeah. And he never cared much about you anyway. Just kept buying you presents.
Stop it, Nick, please. You don't have to go on.
Look, Kath, I just want you to be happy. I wouldn't care what he did as long as he made you happy. He could keep snakes in the attic.
You idiot. It's all a bit of a mess, isn't it? Not just my life. I mean, I've messed things up for everybody.
No, you haven't.
Oh, no, what about Mum? Forcing her to move into the Woolpack with Alan.
Now, there is someone who definitely isn't good enough. I don't know what it is about Alan Turner, Kath, but he seems to be able to talk Mum into oat.
No, he's not that bad. He's been really good to you and Elsa.
Yeah, no, that's different now. Hey, you don't reckon they'll get back together, do you?
Oh, she's not that daft. I think Mum's got him exactly where she wants him.
Do hope so.
Well, at least she's enjoying her job. I hope nothing goes wrong, though. Otherwise, she'd be in the same boat as me. I should have listened to Kim. She was right. I never should have taken that job in the first place.
Like some more?
Delicious, isn't it?
Enjoy yourself. I'll get another plateful.
I'm not daft, Joe Sugden. Not stuffing myself full of Emmerdale lamb just to give you a better chance of beating me next week.
Well, at least you can enjoy yourself tonight. Let me get you a drink.
Orange juice, please.
Alan, you got a moment?
Oh, Frank.
Orange juice.
Just in time. Joe's trying to fix the race by stuffing me full of lamb.
Now, would I do a thing like that? Pint of bitter, wasn't it?
You must be very pleased, Alan. Great success.
You in no small way to your organic lamb, Jack. That was excellent. Thank you very much.
Well, it's been a good advertisement for us, too. In fact, 1 or 2 people have made inquiries.
Yes, I had a couple of people asking me whether I was going to serve it on a regular basis.
Well?
It's certainly worth thinking about. A restaurant is part of my plans. That's on me.
Cheers.
Yes, ma'am. Joe,
Can I have a word?
Sure.
Outside.
This looks serious.
I want to ask you about Kim's chances.
Not that. Look, I can't tell you any more than I've told you already.
For real this time, leaving aside all the games.
Frank, have you dragged me out of there to tell me this? Look, for heaven's sake, she stands a damn good chance of finishing second.
So, how about improving her chances?
How do you mean?
Do I need to spell it out?
Yes, I rather think you do.
How about improving her chances of coming in first? How about making sure she comes in first?
There you are. Just getting out of
I think congratulations may be in order, can we?
Think for once, Alan, you're right. It's been a great success.
Yeah, you're doing all right, Mr. Turner. Mind you, we'll still have to wait and see.
Wait for what?
Well, anybody can serve a decent pint for one night. It's the way you keep your beer that matters. I mean, that's where real skill comes in.
Seth, I can assure you...
I've been wondering about this last pint. A bit cloudy, does it look?
Nonsense.
I'll tell you what. You pull another pint, and I'll test it for you. You benefit of my vast experience.
Seth, you can pull the other one. You're not getting a free pint out of me tonight. Now then, Henry.
Scotch, please, Alan. And one for yourself.
Thank you.
And I'll have a sherry and all, please, friend. My congratulations, Alan. Been a splendid evening.
I'm glad you've enjoyed it.
I haven't seen the old Woolpack looking so good for years. I wish you every success.
Thank you, Henry. Thank you very much.
Look, it's only a tin pot little race. It doesn't matter who wins it.
Doesn't matter how small it is. If this ever got out that I even considered it, or Kim was involved in any way where you could kiss her stables goodbye.
Oh, come off it.
Frank, that meeting is run under Jockey Club rules. You don't understand it, do you? Rules. They weren't made for the likes of you.
All right, point taken. Sorry I ever mentioned it.
You still don't realise. If I was to report this conversation, Kim could probably be banned from owning horses for the rest of her life.
Kim had nothing to do with this. It was my idea.
Well, you ought to have more respect for her then. If she had any idea that you were suggesting that I let her win, she'd withdraw the horse now. So for her sake, I'm going to pretend this conversation never happened. I don't know what she ever did to deserve you, Frank.